Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bromo Park Hotel. Thank you all very much for coming today. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Bernice and I'm responsible for sales manager. The purpose of today's presentation is to introduce handbag. If you have any question you'd like to ask, please leave them until the end when I'll be happy to answer. Anyway, in today's presentation, I'd like to cover 3 points. Firstly, what is handbag? Secondly, types of handbag. And thirdly is handbag storage and maintenance tips. Before I start, does anyone know handbag? Yes. Handbag is bag that is carried directly by hand. Usually, the size of this bag is not too large, making it easier and more practical to carry. The presence of this bag can also help support the fulfillment of the needs of its users to carry goods practically. Now, let's move on to material of handbag. A number of materials are specifically used to make handbag. So, there are some good and comfortable handbag materials. To give you an example, they include PU, synthetic, Cordura, waterproof, and polyester. Right, let's move on to function of handbag. Judging from its function, this bag can indeed facilitate the affairs of its users because it can use to carry small when traveling or when they are even outside. That is, when carrying a handbag, you can unite various needs in one bag and carry it easily. A good example of this is coins, phone, card, and then money, car keys, and other personal items. Okay, that's all I have to say about handbag. Then I'll begin by types of handbag. There are 3 types and we will dig into details about each one. Therefore, make sure to keep listening. Let's start exploring different types of handbags. First, clutch. Most clutch bags are flat handbags designed for holding in your hand. To illustrate this point, most handbags that are right for formal attire are petite and intrusive. Depending on the event's formality and the amount you need to carry, a screened clutch can be a great option. Now, we will move on to wristlet. As the name suggests, a wristlet attached to the wrist with a short, small handle. As an illustration, these bags are handy when you don't need to carry many things, like only your identification, passport, and debit cards. I'd like now to discuss about gym bag. A gym bag is a small handbag that closes with a drawstring at its top. While some have only one large pocket, others have smaller interior and exterior pockets so that the carrier, a man or a woman, can stay more organized. As an illustration, a gym bag is a great way to keep all your stuff together if you are off to the gym. So that's an overview of types of handbag. Does anyone know the next subject? Moving to the next subject, I'd like to explain about how to store and maintain handbags. Now that you are armed with the information, you need to purchase many new handbags for different occasions. It is natural to wonder how you need to store and maintain your bags. Now, I'll give you an example. First is use a bag to protect the outside of handbags. Second is store your handbags on a shelf. Then leave space between them. The fourth is stuff your handbags before storing them. And the last is clean your handbags. That's an overview of handbags. Now, just to summarize, let's quickly look at the main points again. Handbags are simple bags that we can use in formal and non-formal occasions and don't need to use a lot of energy when carrying them because they only contain small items. Finally, I'd like to finishing by thanking you all for your attention. If anyone has any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you.